911, where is your emergency?
Oh my God. Hello, someone stole my car and my kids inside of it.
Where are you at?
I'm on Navajo where the Joe Harvey where the stripes and officers.
I'm sorry, you're where?
Where the stripes and officers on Navajo and El Paso.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
It's a white new Hyundai. And my kids are in the car.
Just seconds earlier, the mom had left her children in her car while she went into the convenience store.
Okay, what's your name?
Melody.
Okay, Melody. How many kids are in the car?
2 of them. I have a 11-month-old and a 6-year-old.
Okay, Melody. Did you see who took the car?
Huh?
Did you see what they look like?
She was a tall girl in a dress, and she was maybe black or Hispanic. She had a black dress on with heels.
In a black dress?
She was just inside the stripe. Yeah, she was just inside the stripe. She just opened the door and she jumped in. She took off with my baby.
Are you at the stripes right now?
No, I was on the road. She dragged me on the road in the street.
Okay, so you grabbed onto the car and got dragged for a little ways?
I was at the stripes and this tall girl.
She was very panicked as there were children still in the vehicle.
Melody, which way did they go?
They were going towards Grimes.
With a call like this, I would immediately yell at my appropriate law enforcement dispatcher, and they start dispatching it as soon as we've got enough information.
Report of stolen vehicle, Navajo and El Paso, Navajo and El Paso. It's going to be a newer model white Hyundai. Children are in the vehicle.
I was probably about 5 to 6 blocks away, just patrolling the area, responding to calls. Being 4th of July, we're pretty busy.
RP's hysterical, so we're trying to get more information out of her. But I think there's an 11-month-old and a 6-year-old in the car. It's going to be a Hyundai Santa Fe.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, who steals a car with babies in it?
The whole shit pretty much dropped everything we were doing, and we started looking for that car.
Within minutes, an officer reaches Melody.
Which way did it go? She was going that way. She was going all crazy, but she was inside the stripe, so they have video of her. But if I can find my phone, my phone is in the car, and I can find out where my car's at. You want me to go get my
It's going to be a female.
You can.
It's going to be a female driver. The mom she pushed the mom out of the way. Mom jumped on the hood. She drugged the mom. If you could start at 55, mom's got several abrasions.
The owner of the vehicle had jumped on the hood of the car. As a mom myself, I just couldn't even imagine what that mom was going through. Just the sheer desperation of somebody jumping onto a moving vehicle.
Can you confirm if her phone's still in the vehicle?
Her phone is in the vehicle.
If we can get her phone number, we can track it, but it takes a little bit of time.
I don't know, the Eagle, do you have visual of that?
Trying to locate the vehicle now, sir.
I was working the Eagle Eye shift that night from 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. The Eagle Eye system has a camera pretty much at every major intersection.
In a kidnap situation where every second counts, traffic cameras provide vital surveillance.
Did you get the last direction of travel?
Negative, we're unable to get direction of travel.
I needed to try to find the vehicle. That way we could end the situation as fast as possible.
She's advising they possibly went eastbound, westbound on Navajo.
I was unable to locate the vehicle, so I replayed the footage, and that's when I got the video of the lady riding on the hood. I immediately went to another camera further west, but at that time there was no vehicles in that area.
It's only minutes since the alarm was raised, but the SUV with the kids inside has vanished.
911, is there an emergency? Yes, somebody stole my dad's car, and they're in the car right now with one of the kids on the phone.
I was in the center and we were all working on it, and they were yelling out, "Hey, I've got the grandmother on the phone."
Okay, you said that your granddaughter's in the vehicle. She's 6 years old. Is there any other children in the vehicle?
Yes, my grandson, and he's 11 months.
The kidnapped 6-year-old is calling her grandmother from the back seat of the car.
Are you FaceTiming the granddaughter?
Where you at, baby? Oh my God, they hung up.
Back in Eagle Eye, Control Officer Teague then spots something suspicious.
I'm looking from Del Paso and Bender, which is just south of where the incident occurred. And I see a vehicle coming off of a side street at a high rate of speed. And so once the vehicle comes off the side street, I noticed it stop at the intersection there.
You said the vehicle has a white license plate with the Z symbol on the front. Del Paso and Bender turning eastbound.
I immediately relayed the information. Officer Maxwell advised that she was in the area.
Clear to pass on Bender.
09 Dolphin, run to pass on Bender.
You're doing the Del Paso and Bender.
Just turned eastbound.
I see it.
I made a U-turn, I activated my emergency lights and began to pursue the vehicle.
Sir, she's leaving at a high rate of speed, no lights on.
I had just gone through the intersection of Bender and El Paso when Eagle gave us the information. I turned my patrol car around to head back towards that intersection.
She ran the red light eastbound, southbound on Jefferson.
The vehicle didn't stop, but she accelerated through the intersection. She made a southbound turn without stopping at the red light. So her driving is becoming erratic and she wasn't pulling over.
As the pursuit begins, officers keep the distressed mother, Melody, informed.
I think we have officers that found the vehicle.
Just make sure my babies. Make sure my babies are in there.
Have an ambulance come and check you out, just so you know.
I just need to find my baby. I don't care about nothing else.
Yep, you can hear them. You can hear them. They're going. They're chasing the car right now.
The suspect leads police into a maze of residential streets where July 4th celebrations are in full swing.
I was seeing fireworks going off, and she's driving down a residential area. She's blowing through intersections. She's not stopping at stop signs.
We just gotta get it stopped without them crashing or anything happening to the kids or anybody else getting hurt.
You just don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, who knows what she's thinking? If she has a gun and starts shooting at me, I can't shoot at the car. There's babies in there.
You know, she's out discretion, because we don't need her to drive recklessly and put those other kids in danger.
If we're in the middle of a pursuit and their driving becomes a danger to the public, we make the decision to stop so that they know that they're no longer being pursued, and hopefully they stop driving recklessly. So I slowed down, I turned my lights off, and I discontinued the pursuit at that time because it was just too dangerous for the public.
Did you lose her?
10-4. I didn't want to stay too close behind her. She started picking up speed the more I got behind her.
Having to call off a pursuit, it's a tough decision to make. It's the right decision to make to keep the public safe, but at the same time, it almost feels like you're defeated.
911, where is your emergency?
Yes, I'm calling because right in front of my house, a car stopped all of a sudden and left a little kid in the front, like across the street.
No mother would leave their child in the middle of the street. It's a very isolated area. So for me to see that, I kind of felt like something's not right.
What kind of car is it, ma'am?
It was a white, like a white
SUV. Is that vehicle still there, ma'am?
No, it left. They left the child there.
I told the lady if it was okay for me to approach her, and she said if I felt safe to do so, then I could.
Can you just take her or guide them to your residence so I can have an officer pick them up?
Okay.
I made sure the little girl felt safe with me, so then I walked her up to my front porch and into my home.
Units, we're getting a call from 201 West Apache. She dropped off the 6-year-old. We're sending SO that way.
10-4, there's an 11-month-old baby as well in there. I'll head over there that way with Mom. 246.
Is this your baby?
Yeah. Both my babies in there?
I don't know yet.
The police officer arrived with the mother, and when I finally opened the door.
Hey, is there another baby in here?
No,
just her?
Yeah.
And then that's when I seen the mother, you know, just come out of the car, and she ran.
10-4. She dropped off the 6-year-old, still has the 11-month-old. She left the 6-year-old with the mom's phone.
Mom, I just picked up Murray on Apache, but they have the baby in my car.
That's when I found out that there was another child, because I thought it was only just this one child. That broke my heart, because I'm a mother, you know, and I felt her pain.
Do we have another kid that's outstanding?
10-4, there's an 11-month-old baby as well in there.
I'm trying to think of where she could possibly be going. We were on the east side of town, so the street that she was on, that road will lead you directly to the Texas state line.
If the suspect crosses the state line, the pursuit will no longer be under Hobbs PD's control.
At this point, I feel helpless because all I can hear is radio traffic. Officers are trying to relay information back and forth, but then the call comes in from one of our sergeants.
Got that vehicle.
Clear, male got in the vehicle.
You guys, I have the baby. I have the baby still in the car. He's fine.
Where you at?
We're in the alley just north of Stephen.
When I arrived at the car, Sergeant Hopper was sitting rather next to the driver's side of the vehicle with the baby in his hands.
10-4, I got the kid. 46, if you want to bring the mother this way. He's not crying or anything, but...
10-6, confirming you have the car and the baby?
10-4. It's unoccupied besides the child.
Come over. We've got your baby.
My baby?
We've got your baby. We've got your baby. Come on over here. Come on over here. We've got your baby.
He's 11 months.
The officer informed me that they had found the vehicle with the child in. Thank God, you know, that this child is okay.
I was just grateful that the baby was safe. Then it turns to, now we need to go find the person responsible for this.
Hey, Adam 6, all units out here. Let's step back from this car. We're gonna get the K9 out, see if we can track her. I think she probably went to this field.
The terrain where the vehicle was located at, right next to it is a big open field which contains brush, dirt, soft sand. When I'm tracking with my dog, I'm looking for him to, pretty much his nose to be on the ground, and then as long as that head stays down, you know, he's on the odor. The reason I believe he was off the odor because his head came up and all he started to do was just looking around. His nose wasn't down anymore. At which time I realized he wasn't on the odor, so I decided to put him back in my patrol car.
Here.
299 dispatch, I just got flagged down at 1600 block of East North Stephen. They advised the female took off.
Someone called in saying the driver was over at their residence, maybe a block down the street.
They said it was a tall female.
We all headed that way.
Let's get a perimeter set up. About 2 or 3 houses down.
Me and other officers begin to run towards the backyard. The other officers go towards the alleyway. I decided I'm just gonna go and grab her.
Don't get tased. Hey, give us your hand right now. You're gonna be tased right now. All right, you're ready on the list. I got it. All right.
10-450.
10-4.
As I arrived on scene, they had her in handcuffs and they were escorting her to a patrol unit.
Hold on.